video, I'm going to show you why my method is going to revolutionize the way you study for the LSAT and make you score above the 90th percentile. You will learn how to approach the LSAT, how to organize your study, how to gain confidence by understanding the test, how to build stamina and endurance, how to increase your speed without sacrificing accuracy, how to enhance your focus to avoid distractions during the tests, and how to craft a winning strategy to anticipate everything on the tests. But before we get started, let me tell you a little bit about myself. When I took the LSAT, I scored 173. I know it's not the most impressive score you've seen, yet I think there are a couple of things I can teach you about the LSAT. I believe this because I managed to get a pretty decent score despite of having a lot of things going against me for the test. This is what I mean. I had to prepare for the LSAT while working at a full-time job Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. in the morning to 7 p.m. in the evening. To make things worse, English is not my native language. Standardized tests were totally unfamiliar to me because I was not raised in the United States, and I had no time to attend any prep courses. So basically, I had to prepare for the test all by myself, developing a personal technique and an exceptional method to approach and solve the test. Therefore, the tips I will share with you in this video are totally unique. They are keys to succeeding at the LSAT that you won't find anywhere else, including commercial books and prep courses, because I developed them myself. They may seem simple and unconventional, but you won't believe how effective they are. So, how to approach the LSAT? Most courses focus on how to solve each of the 3 sections of the test. They show you how to identify arguments, they teach you reading comprehension strategies, and they provide you with methods on how to solve logic games. Of course, you need to know how to do all these things in order to do well on the LSAT, but you won't score very high if you focus only on trying to learn how to crack the test. Instead, what you really need in order to succeed is to be smart about how to approach it. Let me show you what I mean. As you already know, the LSAT is a standardized test composed of 4 scored sections and 2 non-scored sections. The maximum possible score is 180. There is no failing or passing grade. Your score will be detrimental in your chances of being admitted in a particular law school. If you want to get into a 4th tier law school, then a score of 151 should work just fine. But if you're aiming to a T14 school, like Harvard or Yale, then you will need to score above 170. In fact, although not the only factor taken into consideration by admission committees, the LSAT is one of the most important factors in your application, and you should not risk your whole legal future by preparing poorly for these tests. It may not be representative of your true capacities, but it will be the indicator most heavily weighted by law schools, so you should prepare accordingly. The LSAT is like no other test you have seen before. Nothing in your academic background will prepare you or will be enough to prepare you for the LSAT. You will need to study diligently. But it's not a conventional test, and therefore conventional study will not be enough. The LSAT does not measure your intelligence. Instead, what the LSAT measures is a set of skills. It is a skills-based test. And that means that preparing for the LSAT is very similar to training for any given sport. You have to develop a set of skills and improve them through hard work, proper training, discipline, and stamina. It's like a marathon. You need to train for months to develop your skills and improve your endurance. Basically, you will need to take small steps to accomplish something big. Only with discipline, patience, and smart training will you reach the score you're targeting and get into the law school of your dreams. Here's how to do it.